All right, this is Isaiah, the owner of Pre-Workout Pops, wanting to do a 2022 year-end review. So the numbers are in. I was doing a P&L statement, and we are down $8,000 and something. So still in the red, baby. This year, we're going to get in the green. We're going to do that by leveraging Facebook and Instagram ads. And I'm putting it out there, Pre-Workout Pops is going to do $100K next year, no matter what, whatever it takes. Even if I don't make a single dime. So things I learned in 2022 that I think will help me this next year, 2023. So no one is going to care more about this business than me. That means my excitement, my drive, all has to be higher than everyone else around me. Higher than my wife, higher than my friends and family that love the idea, that love Pre-Workout Pops. Nothing is going to get done unless I make it happen. Second lesson I learned is the growth of your business is a direct reflection of your growth as an individual. So if you're lacking in any sort of skill or mindset, if you have issues with your spouse, or if your own house isn't even in order, your own finances, your business, my business, is a direct reflection of my own personal shortcomings, flaws, as well as a reflection of my strengths. And so I almost encourage everyone to start a business just so you can learn a little bit more about yourself and be a little more self-aware, because your flaws will show glaringly on your P&L statement, let me tell you. Lesson number 3 that I learned is once a social media post goes viral, has good traction, it's so important to keep posting as much as possible to feed the algorithm, get as many eyeballs while the platforming is pushing your content. So in May last year, we had a reel that just hit 16 million. And then every video after that, 100K, 100K, 200K, 100K, even like the lame, stupid videos. And even the videos before that only had like 10K views. But I stepped off the gas because we were having to fill so many orders. And then, 2 weeks, 3 weeks goes by, and, my videos are getting, 1,000 views again. So I don't know if that's an Instagram thing, a TikTok thing, or just in social media in general, but you got to leverage when you get a chance, when you build momentum, do whatever it takes to keep that momentum going. Other thing I learned, this is from Alex Hormozi. I've been listening to a bunch of his YouTube videos. He has a book, $100 Million Offer. And I learned this from him, and I think this is going to be the biggest game changer in 2023. And so he always talks about the difference between a business going from 0 to $1 million, 1 million to 10 million, and then 10 to 100 million. And he says from 0 to 1 million, all you need is one product, one channel. Okay, so we have the product, Pre-Workout Pops. Now the channel is interesting. So he jumps into it and says, channels are, cold emails, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, YouTube, referral partners, brand ambassadors, or like organic content. So I think for me, what's going to be not the easiest, but the thing that's going to bring the most value is going to be Facebook or Instagram ads. And so this year, 2023, I might have already mentioned it, but I'm going hard in the paint on ads. I'm hiring an agency. I'm going to learn as much as I can about these ads. And hopefully this is what's going to take us to $1 million. I still think there's going to need to be a little bit of referral partners and organic in there at some point, whether that's, after 100K or 300K, I don't know. But I think just the fact alone, hey, it's simple. You have a product, one channel to $1 million. You don't need to focus on anything else, because there's so many things in business that distract you, right? There's so many things you can do. We could do retail. We could do, brand ambassador, or we could do organic, and trying to do everything at once is impossible. So narrowing it down and focusing it on just one thing I think it's going to be a big help. So I'm still going to be doing, brand ambassadors, and I still want to learn how to do that and, make it more effective. So that's still going to be a part of it, but it's mostly going to be driven by Facebook ads. And I'm sure, you get ads in front of people, it's going to funnel into referral partners. And so they are going to kind of like, feed off each other per se. And then of course, you run ads, you have brand ambassadors posting about it, and even the ads, maybe they mentioned it on their Instagram story, and then one of their followers sees my ad, and then that helps them purchase. So it's just going to go back and forth. But I think having the focus on Facebook ads is going to be the best for 2023. Okay, so lesson number 5, things that are holding me back, skills that I need to learn. That's going to make a big game changer is number 1 is focus. Just being able to, pick a task and focus on it. Again, it's going to be Facebook ads. And then 2, organization, planning the ads, getting all the structure. Not only, these are 2 things I highly lack in my life. I'm like the ADHD kid, can't focus, my room's a mess. So if I think I get those 2 things done, not only is it going to help my business, but it's going to change my life as well, personally. Number 6. So avoiding or escaping reality is the one thing that shows you there's a problem, right? If you're trying to escape something or you're trying to avoid reality, the best thing you can do is to attack your problems head on. So a lot of things that I use to escape reality, video games, scrolling through social, even sometimes just like listening to podcasts and like learning, that's a form of escapism for me instead of action. So if anytime you start to feel yourself using things as an escape, that's your sign, that's your warning to attack it head on. And if I do these things, I know I'm going to be happier. I'm going to be happier with myself. And then, of course, I'm going to be richer and I'm going to be smarter because of it too. Ownership and responsibility are, I'm going to get poetic. Ownership and responsibility are the bricks that build the road to freedom. I wrote that. Anyways, number 7, consciously reflecting on decisions and their outcomes will give you more insight and knowledge on how to move forward than by reading any book or listening to any podcast, right? If I sit down and see a reflection on, my business, let's say, if I would have just sat down and been like, oh, we haven't got sales in, 4 weeks, that means I need to, I need to start promoting it. I need to start marketing. Or if, I do an Instagram reel and it gets, 1,000 views and I have one that did 16 million, I can just look at that consciously see, okay, this is what went well. This is what didn't. And here's the outcome. And when you do that, you learn. And not only do you learn specifically for you and your situation. And what's most important, I think, is you see what you've already done. Because the issue with, I think, listening to gurus or listening to what other people have done, it's good. It can help change your mindset but their reality, their circumstance is completely different from yours. When you can look at your own circumstance, analyze it, see how you can do better, and then act on that, and then see the results from that new action, you're going to learn way more, way faster than, spending 20 hours trying to read a self-help book. So I think those are the lessons I learned in 2022, and I hope to, one, become more focused, become more organized. And by doing those 2 things, by focusing on Instagram ads, hopefully I can take Pre-Workout Pops to 100K. So I don't know if a lot of people are going to watch this or not, but I feel like if I do document my journey and Pre-Workout Pops does blow up, which it's going to, and these videos might be valuable to someone in my situation, 5-10 years from now, and just to see the mental shift from being a brokey to being someone who can make things happen and can, shape their own reality. All right. Pre-Workout Pops podcast, signing out.